Hi everybody, this is Marilyn with MKR Creations and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a Mother's Day card for my mom. My mom saves all the cards I make, which I don't know. She thinks it's important. So today we're going to make a Mother's Day card, and I know it's after Mother's Day when this is going to go up, but you can use this design for any kind of female card. You can do happy birthday, thinking of you, all kinds of things. So anyway, I'll show you what we need and then we'll get started. So I'm using art glitter glue today. Of course, I'm going to be using a paper cutter. I'm going to use the tweezers because I have some small ephemera I'm going to be using. I'm going to use foam tape to pop some things up. Scissors. Stick-on letters is what I use today. I don't have a stamp for this sentiment, so I use stick-on letters. Ephemera, I have some flower stickers here I'm going to use. An edge punch, which is optional, and you can create this card totally without an edge punch. I'm going to use a die cut also for this, and the Recollections collection of value pack cards and envelopes. These are the ivory ones, I believe, and they come from Michael's. So let me get this stuff out of the way and we will get started. Okay, I did a lot of the prep work ahead of time, so this video won't be too long. I used a die to cut out my Happy Mother's Day. I used the stickers and I lined them up to make sure everything was centered. Remember the old typing days where you had to count to the center of the letter to center things when the old-fashioned typewriters wouldn't do it for you? So I did that, and then I used this die to cut it out. I like to use washi tape when I cut out with dies, and I usually run my die through twice. But if you don't have this on, then the die comes loose and it's hard to get it lined up again, and so I like to do this. This helps keep everything in place, and then when you go to check, you still have your die in place if it didn't cut through, and you can send it through again. I cut a piece of paper to fit my card. I came up with some old-fashioned ephemera. This is from, I can't think of the name right now. Anyway, it's got a mom, 2 boys, and 2 girls, and that's exactly what was in our family. So that's the family that's going on here. The Happy Mother's Day. Grabbed a couple flower stickers. I don't know if I'll need both of them, but we have them. I cut my paper 1/4 of an inch smaller all the way around. Well, 1/4 of an inch smaller, so I would have an 1/8 of an inch for a border all the way around my card. So first step is we're going to get that glued down, and for that I'm going to use my art glitter glue. You want to go around all the edges, and especially since my mom keeps all my cards, I am going to be using long-lasting things like the art glitter glue to hold it down and stuff so it doesn't fall apart on her. She was telling me the other day she still had the tea set I made for her when I was in 2nd grade. I thought her and her friend who always drank tea together and they'd get together at the house and have tea, that they could use that for their tea. Well, she showed me the set when I was grown up, and the teacups are about the size of a thimble, and the teapot itself won't even hold a cup. So, but I thought she could use that. So yeah, she still has that. She reminded me of that the other day when I called her for Mother's Day. So now comes some designing part where we're going to decide how we're going to do this. I don't know if I want the mom and the kids flat or if I want them popped up, because this is going to pop up. If that's going to be too much popping up, or what I need to do there. That's half the fun of making cards. You just kind of go with your design plan. It's all about you, and it's like, it's not about anybody else. This is your art, your design, your creation, and it should be about you and what you like and what you think looks good, and just go with your gut. You know, there's lots of art out there, and there's probably lots of art out there that you don't particularly care for. There's art out there that I don't particularly care for. So you don't have to do this card exactly like mine, but use it as an inspiration for how you can make and create your cards. Because, as I said, every artist is different. Everybody has a different idea of what they like for art. I don't especially like Impressionism or that new art where they have all these lines and stuff, and I'm not really sure what it is. I like the art that actually looks like you're looking at a picture or a photograph of something, and that's just my style. Now, I'm not able to create that kind of art. I wish I could. I have a friend who can, but my brain and doesn't talk to my hands that way, so I have a really hard time doing that. And I know somebody said one time, I'd read somewhere, that draw it, you know, turn whatever you're drawing upside down and draw it upside down, and it makes your eye look at it better. I have not tried that. That might be an idea of something to try. That maybe my brain would see it differently and be able to master that. And by the way, I'm sorry about my voice. I know I've been gone a while. It's I think I'm working on a sinus infection. Spring has hit Iowa, and then we had a cold snap, and my I have hay fever, so my allergy medicine is not totally taking care of it. I don't know if I came up with a cold with all this or not, but anyway, I'm sorry. Hopefully it will get back to normal here soon, and then I won't be frogging. Okay, so let's take these off. And I like the Scotch brand of the foam tape. I think it works well for what I do. Alrighty. Bring it over just a hair so we have room for our flower up here. And then I think I'm going to put this flower up here, and it's also on, you know, popped up. And what I like to do with these though is put some glue on them. I do not trust these stickers to stay stuck for very long. They do tend to unstick at times, so you don't want to give a card to somebody and have it fall apart in their hands when they're looking at it. Alrighty. Okay. So fold it then, and you can write your own sentiment on the inside. I will fill this out and write it on the inside of it for my mom. And that is our card for the day. So if you like this video, I hope you will give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, I hope you will hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you again. Happy crafting, everyone.